Hey everybody, Ben here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. So I was working on something yesterday and it had to do with this card, justice, and the word accountability. And I was drawn to make a video on just just that word, accountability. And when we think about it's really nice, it's a great experience to have it working in our favor. Obviously, the other side of it, it's not enjoyable. And that's normally where we don't really do it. I mean, why would we? It doesn't feel good. It's not a great experience. We can look at it as, uh, you know, we can look at karma, and I always say an experience for an experience, cause and effect, very simply. But accountability means we take responsibility for our actions, good or bad. Uh, we love it when we get praised or a stroke of the ego when, yeah, I did that, and everyone's happy about that or celebrates or something we can be proud of. But what about the things that we aren't very proud of? Whether it's seen in the external or it's just internal thoughts or behaviors, that is true ownership. That's true empowerment. Would it not be? Like, during that period, I was making a comment. Wow, I mean, all this was going on in my head, and it was like, just picture, like, being in a romantic relationship and having an argument and saying, let's say, the woman would come up to me and say, "Hey, I'm sorry I took that the wrong way. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with an insecurity I'm experiencing, and I turned that around and projected that onto you. Like, I'd probably die in that experience." That's a joke, but regardless, uh, that's one that would work out good for me. That would be like, "Wow, someone took accountability. That's awesome. That's amazing." But if we actually took accountability, like, let's say I'm in that position, and I don't have trouble understanding why people don't do this more often. And maybe they're afraid that it could be used against them. But if we know everything about ourselves, our ups, our downs, our struggles, if somebody was going to use that against me, why would it matter? Because, like, I already know that. Like, you can't use that against me because I know everything about me. And I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid to go into that place. We can walk very freely in that. Now, I'm not saying we walk around every time and we tell everybody on the street about our struggles or why I did X, Y, or Z. But I feel like in a romantic relationship, that would be a quite successful one. Uh, Honesty, truth. The best thing about truth is it can't be changed. It is true. It's pure. There's no arguing it. It is what it is. So, in our life, could we try that once a day? What would that be like? When I have a feeling or an anger or frustration, and the reason we could say, well, that person has something that I want and that irritates me. But instead, where could we find accountability in that? That comes back on us to say, well, I didn't try. I didn't go in that direction to have that, or to look that way, or to purchase that, or to express myself that way, or whatever it may be. Instead, we're putting it on somebody else. How many times in our life that we get upset? Somebody said something, and I cowered. I didn't say what I wanted to say, and I'm upset with myself that they put me in this position, but yet I didn't speak up because I was afraid of the repercussions. There's always a different way to look at this. And instead of us projecting or putting this out onto others, at what point can we turn it back to us and say, how could have I changed this? Or what did I do that suppressed myself or held myself back? Where I had an insecurity or a fear or a wounding that I allowed to make that decision for me. And instead, I'm mad or upset with somebody else because of what they have or what they've done, but yet I did nothing. That's a tough pill to swallow. Who wants to do that? What's on the other end of that? It's freedom, it's responsibility, it's accountability. And at that point, we take responsibility for ourselves, our actions, and our life, our outcome. And we can be mad, we can be upset, but at the end of the day, we have a choice there, and we can change it. But there's always a cause and effect. There is. I just talked about all the negative ones. There's a lot of positive to it too. But at the end of the day, how do we change anything? We can dream of all the positive ones coming in, stroking our ego. But where's the effort really lie? It lies in accountability. And I think if those that aren't in a place like this, try it once a day. Just one thing, big or small, it doesn't matter. And it's going to hurt. We're going to resist it. I don't want this. Oh, I don't want it. But what if you started to? And through that, it's going to become natural. And then you'll be doing it throughout your day. And before you know it, you'll be healing yourself. You'll be learning about your insecurities more, maybe, or your wounds. And through that process, uh, you will begin to change your life and see the repercussions in a great way. Gonna leave this here. If it resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Need any more help with it? Check out oceanprizes.com. See ya.